Okay, what is up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be showing you an edit course on controller. These are all the tips that I've kind of learned how to do over the years. I've been playing controller for about 6 years now. And so basically in this video, I'm just not going to tell you to turn off replays or subtitles or anything like that, even though those are important to do, especially if you're on console, so you don't get high delay. So if you're on console, I used to play on console, so I played in console for about 6 years as well. So basically, I'm gonna be try to make it quick. Number one thing you want is optimal binds. If you do not have optimal binds, so basically what I'm saying is you just want optimal binds. It's really not that, So you want something that makes it so you don't have to take your thumb off your movement, like your stick. So D-pad, your left stick, whatever. Find optimal binds. Look up pro binds. Maybe play claw, get paddles, something like that. Something that can really help you. And just honestly play, free build, and work on crosshair placement. Crosshair placement is probably one of the biggest things. Literally just sitting in a map and just working on where your crosshair needs to be. So like for ramps, you can go like this and you literally have to move like that. Now it is a little harder, especially if you are higher sense too, to do that. But you just gotta get in the habit of just trying to move your stick, or just get into the habit of that muscle memory. So you can just hop into create a map by yourself and just try to practice on that crosshair placement, or find a really good map. Another thing, this kind of goes along with the find your right binds, find optimal binds for controller. Find a good sensitivity. Find a sensitivity that you kind of like, and then just play on that. So I know a lot of people personally who will switch sensitivity like all the time. Like they'll go from like 1.5, then they'll go to like 3. It is important that you stay in like the same range, kind of. So I've personally been playing on this kind of sense. I've been playing on 2 point something for about 6 years now. Well, probably closer to 4 or 5. When I first started playing on controller, it was obviously at 1, and then I moved it up 5, and then I just moved it up to 2, and then I played around with 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. I think there was a time I had it at 2.5, but I've never gone over 2.6. And so now I'm playing at 2.1. So you want to find a good sensitivity. Again, same thing with the horizontal. You want this to be around 38, and then the max you should probably have it at is like 40, 48. So lowest is 38, max is 48. That's what a majority of pros play on. I've been on this for about 5 years. 41 feels good. But yeah, you want to just find optimal binds, optimal settings. So my edit button is left stick, so I do not have to take my thumb off my stick, basically. So I can just move, run, and then my right stick is my reset. So I also have confirm edits on both, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Auto confirm edits I have on both. So basically what that does is I make an edit, I press my left stick to get into the editing blueprints, and then I hit right stick to confirm it, and it auto does it. And I can still crouch. I should be able to still crouch. I'm gonna fix that, but you should also still be able to crouch with your blueprints out. So that's kind of important. But yeah, basically another tip is just play Fortnite. Find like just good maps. If you're especially starting out, like if you want to be able to edit course. If you're starting out, find like decent maps to play, like just training wise. And if you know, if you're one of those people that may not be able to play a lot, and you have, let's say, 25 minutes to an hour to play, I would just focus on, you know, getting like a small little warm up. So maybe like 5-minute free build, and then like 5 minutes of working on crosshair placement. And another like thing to know and just remember is it's not gonna happen overnight. You know, it's just not gonna happen overnight. Like it took me about like 4 years playing controller to kind of edit course, and it wasn't even like that good of an edit course. It was probably something like this, just to be able to like do something simple like that, to just do that like consistently, and also just practice like what you want to be able to do. It's like if you want to be able to do quad edits, practice quad edits. You know, like I can't really do quad edits right now. I just got on, but if you want to be able to do like ramp flips, you know, practice ramp flips. You know, triple edits, practice triple edits. Learn how to triple edit right, you know? You can like do this, and then like this is a really good tip. So edit your floor like this, and then when you do your cone, just edit that, and then you won't get messed up. It will help you with messing up less. But yeah, another thing is if you can play 120 if you're on console, or play as much FPS as you can on PC. FPS is, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, FPS is a really big thing when it comes to edit coursing. If, you know, if you want to be good at edit coursing, you know, the more frames you got, the better you're going to be 100%, there's no doubt. I can edit better on 165 frames than I can on 60. You know, that's just a fact. And another thing, if you are a controller player and you want to just get better and improve, don't compare yourself to keyboard and mouse players. If you are a controller player, you have to know in this game that there's a reason that keyboard mouse is a dominant input on this game, and there's not a lot of controller pros. So I would recommend you only watch controller pros if you want to like play comp, because watching KBM players is gonna be just a waste of time. Because like if I switch to KBM, I'm gonna have better mechs than controller, and I've only been playing KBM for about 2 months now. So like, you know, like it's just a simple fact. So if you want to improve on controller, watch other controller players, see how they play, and try to implement their play style. And another thing is like, if you play controller, do not try to play like a KBM player. I try to play like a KBM player on controller. It does not work unless the player I am fighting is not skilled. If I am playing like my playstyle is more piece control than anything, so I would just recommend to you, you know, try to play so mechanical on controller if you are trying to like edit course a little bit. If you see some results and you're like, oh, I can, you know, like I can like do this, you know, I should like edit course towards people, or I can do like basic Mongol classic ramp flips like this. You know, like I'm gonna just run at people, or like I'm gonna like just run at people and go like this, you know, or like this. I'm gonna run at people and go like this. First off, you have to be really fast. And I don't even like rush people like this in game, because I know I'm not fast. Because basically you're just gonna get shot at. If someone's boxed up and they see you turtle like rushing like that, they're just gonna shoot you. Because you have to be so fast where you edit and then like just have the next build play. So you have to also kind of be low ping. That's another tip. Be low ping. Try to hook up an Ethernet cable to your console or PC. You know, try to convince your parents or get the best plan so you have the fastest connection. Playing on Wi-Fi will kind of slow you down and hurt you. But basically, just know that it will take time, and you will never really be as fast as a KBM player, if I'm being super honest. If you played KBM, if you start playing KBM, especially, you know, if you start playing KBM right now in about 3 months, and you play every day for, I want to say 30 minutes, about 3 months, you will probably be a lot faster than a lot of controller players. And that's just the truth. KBM is like that. So if you really care about edit coursing, I would say switch to KBM and get optimal lines on that. But yeah. But it's not gonna happen overnight. I'm trying to think what's some other tips. I mean, I just practiced a ton. I practiced for about 2 hours when I was younger. So like, it's really just about just practice and consistency, and just really wanting it, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, other than that, if you are on console, try to play 240 or try to play 120. Really, just try to play 120 if you can. If you can get a PC, even if it's not great and you can only run like 200 frames or like 160 or 140, whatever, I would recommend towards that, and then maybe upgrade later. But you know, input and like all of that kind of have something to do. And then a joke you can also do is just edit like tile like this. Practice your single tile edits. See how fast you can get. If you can float yourself, you know, float yourself. That will help with your double edits. Triple edits, like, you know, quad edits, edit downs, that will help with so much. That will help with your keys control, stuff like that, so you can edit this fast, that faster. But yeah, just know that's just something you can practice, and it will take time to kind of get better at it. But I would really strongly recommend basically just getting higher frames, lower ping, because those will change your gameplay so much. Getting optimal binds and sensitivity, and then just practicing your crosshair placement, and just being really think about what you're practicing. Don't just go into a map and go, okay, just turn off your brain and do this. Like, really think, okay, where's my crosshair? Let me look where my crosshair is heading. Where's my crosshair? Where's my crosshair? You want to set your crosshair up for your next edit. So if you do like a triple edit or a quad edit, you want to set up your crosshair for your next edit. So if you do like this, after you finish this edit, like if you edit this, you should be editing over here. If you edit this way, your edit should be here, and then you can kind of set it up. So like, see, like it kind of sets itself up. Oh jeez. And then the same thing with quad edits, like, or triple edits. And your edit here, so then when you place the wall, you're ready to go. Your crosshair's already on this tile, and you can just go. So, and it will be super easy for you. So like, think about where your crosshair is. Thank you all for tuning in and watching.